How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me at Guarantee. It's me, Simon Smith, back with another review. Today's review is a classic wrestling review of Armageddon for 2020. Uh, opening of the show, Vince arrives and Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe is there to meet him. You know, First match of the night is the Hardy Boys and Lita versus the Radicals. Radicals end up winning this event was okay. Not nothing, really all that great happened during it. Uh, that next up we have is the Kurt Angle interview, followed by the European Championship match between William Regal and Hardcore Holly. You know, Regal ends up saying, does a promo before the match and says, "Oh, seeing we're here in Alabama and hardcore Holly's from Alabama, you're gonna cheer for him," which they did, of course. But William Regal ends up winning this match. Next up we have the Rikishi interview about Hell in a Cell, followed up by China versus Valvinus, which at this point Valvinus is in the right to censor. Uh, you know, Pretty enjoyable match. It I I think Ivory might have helped. Balby is what I think Ivory might have helped her. So someone might have helped him. I can't remember. Even though I just watched it. Uh, then we have the Vince McMahon Stephanie McMahon segment where Stephanie's trying to get Vince to stop the match. Then we have the Undertaker interview from earlier the day from inside the Hell in a Cell, uh, followed up by another Vince McMahon promo. Next up we have is the Last Man Standing match between Chris Jericho and Kane. This was actually my favorite of the night. I thought it was the best match. Woo wee. You know, it took everything out of Chris Jericho to went over Kane. He actually had to knock over a wall of like uh, like big oil cans or whatever they're called. I can't remember. Maybe I should lay off some of that herbal stuff. Um, next, okay. Next up, Mick Foley has an interview. Followed by a Shawn Michaels interview. I think he was from WWF New York, if I remember correctly. Then we have the WWF tag team titles. Edge and Christian versus Right to Censor versus Road Dogg and K Quick. That's our truth for your newer fans that didn't know its character's name before it was our truth versus the Dudley Boys. You know, it was a okay fatal four way match. I I really wouldn't say it's a great match. Edge and Christian ends up winning this, followed by another Triple H and Stephanie McMahon interview about Hell in a Cell, followed by uh, the Intercontinental Championship match between Billy Gunn and Chris Benoit. Uh, Chris Benoit ends up winning this. Next up, which we have is the Stone Cold interview, followed by the women's triple threat match for the women's title. Molly Holly versus Trish versus Ivory. Ivory went into the thing as champion and she retained. You know, kind of figured that, you know, you, you know, well, I figured it because I seen it years ago, but so I can't really say that. Next up is we have the Rock interview about Hell in a Cell, followed by the Hell in a Cell match for the WWF Championship Triple H, Rock, Rikishi, Kurt Angle, Stone Cold, and Undertaker competed in this match. Only thing that I is memorable for is McMahon tearing off the door, Foley beating up the Patterson and Briscoe, and Rikishi falling off the top of the cage into the back bed of the truck, which sums up that match. Kurt Angle ends up winning. That's it for this time. So until next time, please make sure you spread peace and love. I love you all.